You just botched my name. You're like, baby, blah, 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 blah.
All right, I swear, this time we got it. Okay, ready?
I take number 2, I guess. 5, 4, 3.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another Gamer Girls Gone Wild podcast. I am CG, aka Star Slayer, and joining me is the oh so lovely Baby Pancakes.
Yo, 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 yo.
Third time's the charm.
Oh my god, that was so sexy. I love it. I'm twerking. I'm fucking twerking. I'm gonna hit somebody next to me if I don't watch out. Sorry, there's like salad and like a big water next to me, and I just sent out someone to get me energy drinks and coffee because it's just, I have so much work to do. You have so much work to do. You've been working your ass off. Tell me what's been going on.
Oh gosh.
Talk to mama.
Yeah, so since the last podcast, I actually got a chance to do we actually got to film for the trailer of No Princess in the Castle. So that was pretty exciting. We filmed it here in my room, which is very tiny. But I had some really nice box lights and stuff because they didn't have their light person. So I was like, hey, I've got a green screen set up. I've got some box lights. We can do it in here, no problem. And oh my God, those lights on for an hour in my room was awful. It was like a sauna in my room. I had the window open. It didn't matter. Those poor guys, they put up with it for over an hour and then decided to stick around and play some Guitar Hero with me and play some Mortal Kombat. And it was a lot of fun. They were super awesome. The trailer is up. The Kickstarter is up. If you go to facebook.com/Starslayer, I actually have it pinned to the top of my page so you guys can check out the Kickstarter. If you're interested, you can donate. You can also go to the No Princess in the Castle Facebook page and check out everything there. They post updates of everything that's going on with the Kickstarter and stuff. So that was a lot of fun.
Will you sign my poster? I love that poster.
The poster they have is super cool, and I hope that they actually print some of those.
I heard that I thought I saw something on their Facebook page that they were going to print some and get some signed by some of the people involved. I wasn't sure. I think I read that.
I think that's one of the Kickstarter rewards, yeah.
Ah, so give these people money so you don't miss out on this awesome poster. It's amazing. I want one. Cool. Well, that is so cool. Are you feeling like you're busy like more than ever? I feel like I ever since PAX, it's like I've been nonstop. Like it's like phone call here, email here, like you have to be somewhere here. So it's fun though. Like we're not complaining. It's just a little, you don't sleep, eat, or do anything properly. At least I haven't been. I haven't been taking care of myself. So it's kind of not good, but
pretty much the same here. But I mean, it's been crazy. It's been hectic. It's been stressful. I have lost some weight. But the really good thing is I've had a lot of people reaching out to me and about us, and so people want to get me to some people want to get me to some conventions. People want to get us to some conventions. People want to get us on their podcast, which is really cool. We do have a couple events coming up this summer, some anime conventions that we're going to be at, which is really awesome. I think that this summer is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we're going to be traveling a lot, even if it's just in California. I think some good things are in store for us.
Yay! The stars are lining up for us.
Yes.
Or the pancakes, whatever.
Same things.
Same shit. Okay, well, can we talk about this because it's been all over the goddamn news and it's been in your feed, and I just want to hear what you like have to say about it because, well, I'm just curious about it, like what's been happening. So, how do you feel about
Where did you get that soundbite?
I'm like the soundboard like whore. I'm like, I need to find the best E.T. soundboard.
E.T. The legend is true. It's not an urban legend. So, I mean, unless this is an elaborate hoax. I mean...
No, it's not. It's definitely not a hoax. I mean, would it be? I don't think it's a hoax. I mean, we all saw the pictures, the film footage. I mean, I think Zach Penn, he's actually the director of this documentary. And it's actually Xbox Entertainment Studios is one of the companies that's like developing this film, and they went out to New Mexico to dig up all these forgotten ET Atari games, and lo and behold, there they are. It's kind of crazy, but at the same time, I'm like, the game was terrible.
It was pretty awful.
It was terrible, and these, the company was flopping, and like we're all like celebrating this urban myth, and they're just like trying to like, no, please keep it in the ground. Please keep it in the ground. I can imagine what they were maybe were they like, I don't know what their response was, but I just think it's kind of
myself. Like, and I wonder what they're going to do with these cartridges, too. I mean, I don't know the whole story. I mean, I know that they were found, but it's like, are they in good condition? It looks like a lot of the boxes and stuff are messed up, but what about the cartridges? Like, are they playable? What is going on over there? But I'm wondering if these cartridges are playable. Are they going to throw these up on eBay? Are they going to put this in like a video game museum? Like, what are they going to do with these cartridges? And it wasn't just ET cartridges from what I've seen. I mean, there was other video game cartridges still in the box too.
Well, it was a lot of, as the company was tanking, this was all going down, and, they just wanted to basically hide everything. What I know is there was like around 1 million copies made, and so there was like supposedly around like 700,000 copies like buried, like rough or take. So I just think it's hilarious that everyone like with the film crew is out there like, will we find something and whatever. But the city actually got to keep 10% of what was found in that landfill because
they
wanted
to do with it.
Well, they say that they're going to attract people to come to New Mexico. Come on. Okay. You wouldn't go to New Mexico now? Like, we could take a road trip out there together. I mean, come on. That would be, like, the best, like, YouTube video ever.
To look at the worst game in existence in person.
Damn it. Yes, I want some Reese's Pieces, too. So, yeah, no, I just honestly think it was really interesting that it was just all over my feed, and I was like, okay, well, I guess, some legends are true and some are not, and this one is true. So, yeah. But more or less, you think it's stupid?
Well, I mean, I don't really think it's stupid. I just don't know what the point. I understand for the documentary, but it's like, now what? I just don't understand where they're going to go with it. Like, okay, so you found out this, like, urban legend is actually not an urban legend. It's totally true. Now you have all of these in your possession, and now what? They didn't sell then. Are they going to sell now? I mean, what do they intend to do with them? That's just all. I'm just wondering what now. That's all.
I just want to wear one like a chain. Can someone like find me one? And like, I want to be like Flava Flav, but I want it to be the ET cartridge. So that's what or make them into fucking earrings, dude. Like big giant like freaking cartridge earrings.
You're gonna stretch your ears out. That's gonna be gross.
No, I won't, dude. Like, my earlobes are made out of steel, I swear. I wear the heaviest earrings, and they're perfectly, like, in place. I think because when they pierced my ears, they didn't put them at the bottom of the edge. They put them, like, kind of towards the top. Like, they didn't even it out properly. I don't know. Girl problems. So, yeah. So, according to the ECA, 59% of Americans play video games.
And supposedly the last figure they had said that only 22% of people played video games in 2012, which I call BS on that.
Who was making that survey?
I think part of the problem is that when people are doing these surveys, I think that a lot of people don't really consider themselves a gamer if they only play mobile games or only play maybe handheld games and stuff like that. So I think a lot of times these surveys are incorrect because of people that are answering incorrectly. They may not consider themselves a gamer because they might think a gamer is somebody who plays hardcore, a gamer is somebody who plays PC games or console games only, or something like that. So when it comes down to being a gamer in general, I don't know about these stats.
Well, I mean, out of the 50, according to the ECA, these are stats coming from the ECA. Out of the 59%, 68 of them play on consoles. And then the 54% actually play on mobile devices. So they were actually being really specific. Like, are you play on console or are you on mobile? Because I had a freaking, like, I was with my family the other day and, you know, they know what I do and they're like, oh, so you play video games and that's what you do. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. And they were like, well, I think video games are stupid. And I was like, well, that's, you know, that's cool. You know, I was just trying to be cool about it because sometimes they like to fuck with me.
Yeah.
And it's okay, like I don't care, but then I asked him, well, you have a, you know, a mobile, like a phone, like you're on it a lot, like do you have any games on there? And they're like, yeah, I play Candy Crush all the time. And I was like, you, well, I was like, you do the same thing but on a different, like, hello, like they just don't get it. So I was just like, I just give up on you. I give up on you being my family member because I just give up. So some people are just like that. I don't think they can differentiate between them. So yeah. That's one of the things that we were gonna talk about. Wait, you put down some kind of story about like something about a SWAT team or
swatting.
Can you tell it, because I am so confused. I read it and then I was like, wait, I don't get it. Like, so what? So please explain.
Okay, so swatting is supposedly this new problem in the gaming world. I didn't actually realize that it was like a problem that people actually like do this like regularly. I first heard about swatting back in December when Phantom Lord, who is a really well-known streamer, he was streaming and some people decided to kind of mess with him. First, it started off with them taking down the servers of whatever game he was playing, and then it ended up escalating to the point to where they actually called police and said there was a hostage situation at his house. And the next thing you know, SWAT team is showing up at his house. He's arrested, and I mean, this is a big deal. And then that was the first and really only time I had ever heard of it. And then now there are reports that online gamers are taking revenge by doing this swatting. So what they're doing is some gamers are losing to somebody in Call of Duty per se, and they're getting upset and they're tracking this person's IP address down, and then they're calling the police and they're saying there's a hostage situation. Wow, I can't talk today. A hostage situation at their house, and then police come, they swarm the place, you know, and then these kids are having to explain, oh, no, I figured it out. It's just this kid, he's really upset because I teabagged him in Call of Duty. And, you know, this is a waste of time. This is a waste of money. I mean, the SWAT teams have much better things to be doing than coming to some poor kid's house and dealing with this situation because somebody's upset because they lost in a game of Call of Duty or whatever. Like, it's I don't know, it's mind-blowing to me that somebody would take that much time out of their day to harass somebody to that extent. I don't understand the point of it. It doesn't accomplish anything, and all you're doing is you're putting yourself in a situation to where you can get thrown in jail, because this is it's illegal to call and make a false accusation like this and waste everybody's time like this and waste the money. I mean, you can go to jail for something like this, and I think people aren't taking it seriously like that. Right now it's just some joke, and unfortunately, like for the latest one that appeared in the news, they still have not tracked down the kid who called in this swatting hoax. So he's off the hook for now, but when they do find him, he's definitely going to jail.
Damn, like I don't know, the art of prank calling has been taken to like the next level. Like when are the days of like, hey, we're gonna totally prank call, blah blah blah, and it was just really cute and innocent. Well, those days are over.
That's how it started with him too.
Yeah, well, kids are fucking crazy and mean these days. Like, I mean, I've jumped on the Call of Duty. I usually mute everybody, but sometimes I'll like listen to these kids and I'm like, dude, what is going on in your home? Why are you so disturbed? Like, I mean, come and play, but you need to simmer down. Like, I don't know. I talk back to kids all the time because they'll be like, what? You're a girl? And like, I'll be like, yeah. And then some of them will like start saying stuff and I'll be like, watch your fucking mouth. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Like, you know, I just fuck with them and I have to. I'm like, you're coming to play an adult game. So.
Right. I think so far, like the absolute worst thing about this though, not just wasting time and money though, is that here's one thing they don't think about is what if somebody gets shot and killed in that situation? what if that kid is playing Call of Duty or he's playing a game like that and he has a little fake gun peripheral when he's playing, and when these police do come over, they see him holding it and they shoot him, and then this 15-year-old kid who's pissed at that 15-year-old kid calls this swatting thing in and ends up resulting in that kid dead. Like, then what? I mean, this has the potential to really be very, very, very bad, and I don't think they're thinking this through completely.
Oh, it's always going to take something really fucked up, and then, then changes are made, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, hopefully the kid will think that wasn't a good idea and will maybe not do that ever again.
Well, if he gets thrown in jail, he's not playing Xbox anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, except I've heard people, like, straight up have, like, iPhones in jail. Like, I don't know how they get them in, but I've know people who've told me that
I think you're watching too much Orange is the New Black.
No, I swear, people's, like, one of my friends sent me a picture of this guy that was in jail, and he took a selfie in the goddamn cell, and I was like, fucking get the fuck out of here, let me see that. And it was him. I was like, dude, how the hell did he get this shit in the jail? Oh god, whatever. I'm scared. I don't want to go to jail.
No, yeah, it sounds awful.
Yeah, have you ever been into jail? Have you ever gotten arrested? No.
Why have you?
No, I'm just asking. We're talking about it, so I'm
Jesus. No, the worst thing I ever did was get a freaking ticket for speeding, and I always got out of those.
Oh, this is bullshit. I got a fucking ticket the other day for I was parking on a hill and my tires weren't turned all the way. I was up in a hill and it was fucking $23 ticket, dude.
I didn't know you could get a parking ticket for that. That's amazing.
I didn't fucking either. I literally was like, I took a picture of my meter because I was like, oh, my meter's still like good, because there's fucking meters everywhere in LA. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And then I saw the like description on the ticket and I was like, no. And then I took a picture of my tires and then I was told by people, they're like, you should fight it, but I'm just too lazy, so I'm just gonna pay.
You should fight it though, because that's something like out of all the tickets that I've gotten, I mean, it's not a lot, but I've gotten a few for speeding and stuff like that from when I was younger and speed racer mode. But I went to court for every single ticket and I got out of every single ticket. So definitely go. Sometimes the cop doesn't show. And then you automatically just get out of the ticket. But, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just go there and try to get out of it. Worst case, you still have to pay anyway, which is what you're going to do if you don't fight it. So
Right.
Try to avoid that point or whatever. I don't even know if that is a point. It's probably just, a fee.
It's just stupid that I'd have to waste my time to go back to the west side, to go to court for a $23 ticket. I don't know. Part of me just wants to, like, throw in the towel, just be like, just take my money, fuck you, eat a big fat dick.
I got like a $80 parking ticket one time for parking in an alley. I walked around the corner, I came back, and there was a ticket. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. There's like, where did this ninja guy come from? He like fucking just like came out of the shadows and put a fucking ticket on my car and disappeared. So, yeah, those
That's
parking
what this
tickets.
guy did, because I wasn't even gone for that long. I was only gone for like 30 minutes, so he straight up ninja my ass too. Ugh.
Well, if it's a no point offense or anything like that, you might as well, I guess, maybe just pay it, but...
Yeah, I mean, if I was speeding, I would be like, yeah, I'll fight it or whatever, but this is just stupid. I mean, the ticket, if I don't pay it by, like, I forgot what, like, 2 weeks from now, it jumps up to, like, $46 or something, so it's just gonna, I don't know. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and just do it. I hate it, though. I'm a little mad. I'm mad. So what else? Apparently there's controllers that can read your emotions. They can read if you're sad. They can read
if you're happy or angry, salty.
Horny!
Whoa, I don't know about horny, but...
They're like, you've been playing way too long. Go fuck something immediately.
Wow.
Do you know, dude, you've been around people that have been totally sexually frustrated. I know you have. Everyone has. Please answer. Yeah, she's like, yes. No, well, I just think it's interesting because if a controller can, I mean, this is according to Stanford University, they're in the works of these really high sensored controllers that can read heart rate, and they have their own system that actually from that and the body temperature, it's like all some fucking math formulated shit that this controller will be able to detect your emotions. I don't know. Do you feel like that is violating in a way or in a way interesting? I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know why we haven't done this before. I mean, it would have been cool if our new gens had that. Just saying. But I don't know.
I think it's great as an optional thing. I don't think I would want for every game to come standard with that feature and for every controller to come standard with that on there. But it would definitely be a really cool add-on, especially for games like, let's say, RPGs and stuff like that, because what they're saying that this does is that it can detect when you are, let's say, if you're bored, and then if you're bored, it will sense that and it'll be like, okay, let's throw more zombies in there, let's get the action, back up. And also, it works in the reverse way. If you're a parent and you don't want your kid to get overly stimulated in a game, then it can kind of detect when their kid's getting a little overactive and it can kind of tone it down. It can kind of remove things from the game and kind of slow the pace down to help chill them out. So I think it's a really cool idea. It's a whole new spin on games, and it would definitely make games a lot more interesting for longer. It'd probably help a lot with replay value and stuff. But I mean, it wouldn't work with a lot of games, and it's just something that, I mean, I wouldn't want on 24/7 anyway, because maybe I just want to play the game how it is, and I don't want extra things thrown at me or taken away. I just want to deal with it. If you're playing a game like Dark Souls, yeah, you're going to be fucking frustrated and freaking out all the time. But you don't necessarily want the game to be easier because you want the reward of beating that boss on that hard difficulty and beating that game. So.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I mean, for me, I don't know how it would work for someone like me because I do have a lot of anxiety. So how does it work for someone like me who's all over the fucking place? I'm happy one second, want to cry my eyeballs out the next second, and then I'm all like frustrated. I want to punch something in the face the next second. I'm like all over the fucking place. I don't know how they would I don't know. I would be a perfect test subject. That's why I was like, use me. I'm all over the place.
That would be pretty cool. I wonder where the study's going on it and if they would have people to test it. I would do it.
Stanford University. We can call them and send them an email and be like, hey!
Can we stop by and play with this? We want to see how it's going, guys.
Yes. So that's interesting. I mean, I wonder how long it will be until something like that is picked up by the mass market,
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it comes down to cost and everything. I mean, it does look like a very complicated program. I mean, just the sensors alone don't look like it would be anything super expensive. It seems pretty easy. They were able to just pack a couple things onto the back of the Xbox controller and onto the sides. Nothing super bulky or anything, but it just would come down to, like, I'm sure the program itself. And then, that means that the developers then have to work with this program and make sure it works correctly. Make sure that it is sensing correctly and not throwing a million zombies at you when you just like, oh man, I was just like, I got distracted for a second. Next thing I know, there's like 9 million zombies in front of my face and I just died. So.
Don't you love when that happens? Bunch of zombies attacking your face. What have you been playing lately? It's a sidetrack from the news. We can actually do the rest of the news on the second half. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about what we've been playing because I feel like I haven't been playing anything, and finally I caught up with some gaming today. Mm-hmm. But it's been a while since I've been jonesing bad. I've been nonstop since PAX. I just writing for wrapping up WonderCon, and then WonderCon was amazing. I've never been to that con before, so that was fun. Got to hang out with Ivy. It's right next to Disneyland, so there's like a lot of Disneyland themed kind of cosplays. That was fun. A lot of Star Wars cosplay. That was cool. And then on Thursday I'm going to the LA Gamers Conference. So it's going to be kind of, just prep a lot of main speakers like from, and I'll have that on the next podcast, but yeah, it's just been busy, so I haven't had a chance to game, and I'm like feeling like a total fucking nib. So tell me, what have you been playing? Tell me.
I always answer the same way. There's always League of Legends. I'm on League of Legends way too much. I did get to open up my Theat Rhythm and play some of that. I played the other rhythm game I got. I think it's Rhythm Heaven. That was not quite what I was expecting. It wasn't too bad though.
Okay.
I played a game. Oh God, what was it called? It was awful. It was One Late Night or something like that. Oh God, I live streamed that the other day. That was such an awful, awful game. Whoever
What
made
was
that
this game? Wait, what was this? Sorry, I missed the game.
No, I think it's called One Late Night, and basically what it is it's like an office simulator. Like it's like you're in your office. It's like late at night, everybody's gone home, you're by yourself, and weird shit starts happening. And it involves a girl who we have deemed Chipotle Lady. She has nothing to do with Chipotle, except for she hangs out in the bathroom a lot.
Interesting.
So basically, it's just like scary shit starts happening. Basically, she's kind of like Slender's mom. If you've ever played Slender, she just kind of like appears, and then when she gets close to you, the screen starts to get all fuzzy, and then you're like, oh shit, you gotta run and hide because she can't get you if you're under a desk. So you have to run and hide under a desk and wait for her to go away and try to figure out the next thing you're supposed to do. There's really no direction in the game. I started off kind of like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And my stream viewers had to help me a lot. They're like, oh yeah, go in the bathroom. There's a key inside the toilet because of course everybody knows toilets are where you store keys. And then the next thing I know, okay, I gotta find a flashlight. This flashlight magically appears, but without batteries. So it takes me 45 minutes to find batteries, and it was just a really long, drawn out game. And in the end, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna hug it out with this lady. Like, just let her come to me and come get me and just end my misery because I spent 2 hours on that fucking game and I made no progress. Don't play it. Just don't play it. If you want to play a game that's kind of like that, but better go play Slender.
Interesting.
Rant over.
Well, I saw you playing League the other day, and like every time I jump in your stream, I don't jump on anybody else's stream when it comes to League because I just figured I'd just ask you. But I'm learning so much more. I'm starting to get it. I think like as soon as I bought my new gaming laptop, I'm gonna be addicted. I can tell already. I'm like, oh gosh. But I'm just like kind of learning what the characters that you've been playing and stuff like that. Because you jumped on today for a little bit, and I was like, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll go watch her for a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, we have a show to do. What are we doing?
I know. I totally thought today was Monday. I totally messed that up. Oh, but you missed my stream the other day with the Mexican raid, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw that on Twitter. I was like, dude, of course I missed the fucking night where the whole country of Mexico
was like in my chat. Like my chat was like Mexico. I would have been your
interpreter. I would have been like, "Hola, cómo estás, muchachos?"
That's what I was doing.
Oh my God, I would have been so excited.
I know a little bit of Spanish, so like I was like, "Hola, cómo estás? You know, how you guys doing? Whatever." And they started requesting so many Mexican songs, and it was just like it was like songs about cats and shit. Like, I mean, just like they were like joke Mexican songs, and I was like, okay, whatever, this is cool. I was totally losing every single game because I like kept having to go to YouTube and look up the next song. My stream was just like unreadable because it was just like them requesting song after song after song. It was just like, I don't know, it was like some League of Legends Mexico group from Facebook, and they just decided what they do is they go on raids, and I guess they go from stream to stream to stream, and they came into my stream and I entertained them, I guess, so they stuck around for like an hour or two, and it was insane. I don't know if I would ever want that to happen again, but it was interesting to experience at least once.
Yeah. Well, I think that's awesome that the whole country of Mexico is obsessed with you and cat. I love it. I'm so sad. Next time you have to text me and be like, dude, Mexico is in. Like, we should have a code for it. I don't know, like arriba, or orale, or fucking something, dude.
Mira, ven here, look.
Yeah. Oh my God. So that's all you've been playing. You've been playing that and
yeah, some DS games. Yeah, I took a chance on that. So
how's that going? The new DS.
It's going all right. It's going all right. I added some people and I played. I can't really play with 3D mode on. It just makes me feel nauseous. So basically, I have a 3DS that is just a DS to me.
Oh, God. You know, the DS, I don't actually prefer it to be on the highest. I know people like to, but I put it like in the middle because it kind of, I don't know, messes a little bit with my eyes. So,
yeah,
we'll see. We will see. See, soy Latina. People, I'm just looked at your little thing. But I am not a white girl, okay? I might have grown up in the valley, but I am not a white girl. My skin is chocolate. Okay? Okay. So what else have you been playing besides that? Your DS, League,
that horrible game, and that's pretty much
the
it.
terrible game that no one should ever play. And that's
I haven't found that cat game yet. I'm sorry.
What, Cat Lateral?
No, no. The cat game we were looking for.
The mystery fucking cat game? It's gonna kill me one of these days.
Nobody has contacted me. Nobody knows what this game is. I feel like that we were just seeing things. Like this game didn't exist in PAX.
My energy drink just came in. I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls here in a little bit. Well, I got to demo Daylight today. That's actually a game that was released today. It was written actually by Jessica Shabbat from the Nerdist.
Oh, that's Jessica's game. Okay.
Yeah.
So how was that?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Thank God she's not on our show today. But if she was, I would have to be really nice to her because obviously she's Jessica. But no, I mean, it's not bad. It was just really repetitive and boring for me. Because Outlast had such a big impact on me, and I get so scared so easily, and I'm very like, I don't know. I just kind of felt like it was almost like a repeat of that. The story is kind of set in a similar way. I mean, I don't want to give too much away just in case. It's up for like, I believe like $11 on the Sony marketplace that they have. And, I mean, if you have money to burn, go ahead and give it a try. But I was just kind of like underwhelmed. So I think the storyline is well written, so Jessica, I mean, did her part. I mean, it's supposed to be an Unreal Engine behind it, so it's just kind of like, I don't know. So it was just a little bit kind of flat for me, and I hope that she keeps doing this and maybe to see what other projects she actually has in store. But from what I read the reviews, it's getting like a fair, like it's like at a C, a solid C with a lot of people. So I don't know, maybe if they come up with some kind of cool DLC. And the thing is with Outlast, the reason why that even it was free for people who signed up through, like a yearly, like if you're a yearly member, like it was a free game for you. So I always think that that's great for the consumers. If it's free, it's a great game. That is like showing love to your consumer. For $11, I mean, that's not that bad, but there's just too many similarities to that game. And I just kind of felt like it didn't really wow me. So yeah, so there's that. And I just been playing on my DS also, shamelessly just going around and keeping my DS on everywhere I go.
Trying to get those street pass.
Yeah, just getting my street passes and then just kind of jumping on here and there. But like I said, I haven't been playing anything. I'm just feeling like really jonesy, and I'm so glad E3 is coming up because I don't care. I mean, of course, I can't miss all my appointments, but I'll make all my really, really important appointments, and then everything else, I don't care. I'm just gaming out. I don't care. I'm going to play like every game that I can get my paws on, and that's what I'm gonna do. But that's the only thing that I can think of that is out. There are a few other games that are out that were released. I don't know. You haven't had a chance to play anything, right? Besides those
Nothing new.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know like people have been playing Octodad and games like that, but I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. It's in my queue. I need to play it. I know there's
My
like
list
so
of games to play.
uh,
So
God.
many that I haven't even touched yet. Still in the package.
It's still in the package. Well,
Like,
good news. I saw your loot crate video and it's amazing. I had to look at somebody's. I was starting to freak out.
did you get yours yet?
It's on its way.
Oh,
It's on its way, yeah. Well, what happens is this is how awesome Loot Crate is. Most of the time, once those Loot Crates are sold, they're sold. Like they're sold out. They're not going to go to the distributors and actually, you know, get the. They have to like wait until they get these items again, because sometimes the distributors themselves sell out. So they were like, hang in there, we'll get it to you. And finally today they told me that it's going to be on its way. So it's good. I'll have 2 unboxing videos, I guess, coming for the month of May. One being April for dragons and then the new one for May. That's going to have a t-shirt, so.
Oh, did they say that May's gonna have a T-shirt? Ooh, I missed that.
Yeah, May's gonna have a t-shirt.
Nice.
Which, I know, and that's my birthday month.
Oh.
We have to do a birthday episode. Which I will be away during my birthday, but I guess we could tell the fans that we will be doing a double recording next week, and then on Tuesday, the week that I'm gone, you guys will still get your dirty episode, and I will be, I don't know, on a beach somewhere drunk off my bouteille. For sure. Because I have not been drinking. Like, I've been sober since PAX. So I know when the alcohol hits that bloodstream, I am going to be chocolate wasted. Chocolate wasted, especially because when I go to Mexico, I drink like tequila and
Jeez.
cerveza all day long. From the morning I wake up, because like the place that we have is like fat and like I don't know, I go highballing like when I go to Mexico. So we rent a house and like the maid cooks for us in the morning, and so we'll have like fresh guac and salsa, and then poolside, and then go down to the beach, and then down the beach there's like hundreds of like hotels and beach bars. So you literally just stumble from bar to bar, and you go for $20. It's all you can eat and all you can drink, just for $20.
Wow.
So yeah, and this will be for a whole week. So I don't drink every day. I'll be half diving, half being a mermaid in the water. I literally live in the water. And when I come back to LA, I look like a different race because I'm so dark and black from the sun beaming on my back. So it's pretty gnarly. But I'm excited. I'm getting older and I don't care. As long as I have tequila and my video games, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I think we should do our second half here shortly and take a little mini break and then get back on this shiz. Sounds good? All right, guys, we'll be back.
I totally forgot to change the name of my stream. Right.
Are you still live right now?
Yep.
Yep. All right, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back in like 1 minute, and then, yes, I'll be right back.
Problem. Alrighty. Okay, change the name of the Alrighty. Okay, change the name of okay, there we go. Joke? No, it's not a joke. Morning. Hey. I don't know why I'm looking over there when I have the chat actually right in front of me. Is Pancakeosaurus McBeanie in the chat? She is currently away from the computer right now. She is in the chat, but she's just away from the computer right now. Hello, Pandemonium. Remind her that she said she'd answer where her screen name came from on Facebook today. And also you should tell us your story as well. Oh god. I mean, I've talked about where my name came from like a million times. It's nothing special. It's just, I wanted to be Starscream because I love Transformers, and you can't be Starscream because then there's potential legal issues. So, tried to figure out something that was kind of similar and still kid-friendly, mother-proofed, you know, because I do a lot of charity stuff, and I need something that is still a decent name, but still kind of sounds intimidating. So went with Star Slayer with the ER. That was taken by a guy in Germany, so changed the E out to the 3. And that was that. Do I have any League tattoos? No, I do not. I like League of Legends, but not that much. Not enough to tattoo anything from League of Legends on my body. Maybe if I really, really like the way a character looks at some point, maybe I'll throw him in on my left arm over here. But, not right now. Star Violator. See, no, Violator sounds bad. Like, it sounds like Star Penetrator, you know? I mean, I feel like that's on the same level right there. So, no Star Violator. Poros are cute. Maybe a Poro. Maybe. Maybe if I get a Chocobo, maybe I'll get a Poro. But I want a Cactar and I want a Chocobo. I kind of like where the Final Fantasy thing is going on my arm. I have Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts tattoos on my arm already, so yeah. Powie wants a Powie wants a pancake tattoo. There's like a whole stack of pancakes, just like bam, right there on her freaking arm, right? Poro with a giant, yeah. So I'll get like Poro's face on my face, and then I can stick that. So for a while I wanted to get a Chocobo. I was kind of like, do I get a Chocobo or do I get a Tonberry? And I asked some people to vote, and Tonberry won the vote. So Tonberry tattoo. I was probably gonna get both. It was just a matter of which one I got first. Yeah, maybe at some point he's pretty cool looking. I mean, like if I was gonna get Final Fantasy, like more Final Fantasy characters, I mean it's usually enemies. The Guardian Forces are really cool looking. I really do like Shiva, and I love Ifrit. More so in the later versions than in like Final Fantasy VIII. They're kind of cool looking, but I do like the way that a lot of the enemies look over the Guardian Forces. Yeah, like the Cactars and the Tonberries and Marlboros and stuff like that. They just look cool, kind of creepy. I like the cool, I like the creepy, dark look. I'm not gonna get any tattoos on my leg. A giant Marlboro. Get it right in my butt. His mouth facing my butt hole. Right? You're 95% sure. Wait, what? What is this about rabbits laying eggs in Easter? Please, no, that had to be a joke. Nobody's serious about that.
What? What are we talking about? Oh my god. I needed a breaky break. That was perfect. And then I started seeing tattoos, and I was like, you're getting a stack of pancakes.
Get a CG tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo of my face on
What if you get
my face?
Get a tattoo of my face, and then I get a tattoo of your face.
Yeah, okay. So I'll be Powie, and then Powie will be me.
That was like the most like complimentary like thing you could ever do. Like, I got a tattoo of you on my butt. Yeah, on my face.
No, yes and no. Because I've had some fans who wanted to get a tattoo of me on them, and I just was like, no. Like I like thank you very much for thinking about me in that way and saying that like I'm an inspiration to you and all this type of stuff. Like was the reasoning for it, and like thank you, I appreciate that. But don't scar yourself for life with my face on your body because you will regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but definitely 5 years from now for sure.
No, I mean, what if someone like, let's say you sign their arm and then they like got that tattooed on you? You wouldn't, that would be awesome.
I wouldn't want them to do it. I wouldn't want them to do it. Because I mean, I think tattoos should mean something to you. And like, yes, okay, they can say it means something to them, but I am just another gamer. Like I'm nobody special. Like, and I would feel absolutely horrible if like 5, 10 years down the road, they're like, man, I really need to get this covered up. Like, okay, so she was a gamer that I liked at some point, but then, they get over it. It's not the same as like an actor or, a musician or something.
Whatever, dude. You're amazing. I would tattoo you on my butt. All right, let's get this show on the road. Right. We have stuff to talk about. It's actually the last article is right there for you, FYI. Energy drink is kicking in. Do. Yes, people tell her. Isn't she so humble and cute? That's what makes you so goddamn lovable.
Oh, it didn't scroll. Why Skype is just it stops scrolling down. I've been doing that lately. We're just like I'll think I don't have any new messages and then I scroll down and it's like, oh, there it is. Which one is it? Is it the Nintendo E3?
Yeah. And then you count me in, por favor,
okay,
lady.
5, 4, 3.
Oh wait, hold on.
Kidding.
Just kidding. Okay, now.
And 5, 4, 3.
Hey everyone, it's Baby Pancakes, and welcome back to the second part of our episode. And with me, my ET tattooing, twerking co-host, who is looking so cute today, CG Thornton. Hi. Yes, so we're back and we're doing things a little different. We're actually kind of live right now. It's kind of weird as this is happening. I'm not going to lie, because I'm so comfort in knowing that, whatever we say is kind of what we say. But now it's like we're going to say something. It's out there. There's no taking it back. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they get to hear all the behind the scenes pre-edit stuff.
Yes, this is interesting. The nonsense. This is like you guys get to hear about our post-production shit and what, like, it's the behind the scenes, I guess. So yeah. So can we talk about E3 again? I know it's going to be really painful till E3, everyone, because every day we're going to talk about it. Yeah. I'm excited. Just for, obviously last year was, the launch of this new gen for these two huge companies. And then there's Nintendo. Good old Nintendo, all of us have soft spot for them, and they actually decided not to do a media press briefing. Usually on Monday, no, I'm sorry, Tuesday morning, they take up the Nokia Theater most of the time, or any big establishment for their press, and they didn't do it last year. I actually skipped out on it. I went from straight to the convention. I left home a little late, had a good breakfast, and then went straight there. So I knew there wasn't going to be anything, and they're deciding not to do a press briefing again, and instead they're going to have a tournament.
I think that's pretty cool.
I like it. I love that they're making it more about their community. They're going to stick to that, and they're going to keep that, and I think it's very tactical, and I'm into it, and I support it 100%.
So if you're a Super Smash Brothers fan, there you go. Gonna have a tournament for you.
Did they say which one they're gonna play on, or?
It just says Super Smash Brothers. It doesn't say which one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like you can't compete with Sony's fucking elaborate, huge, taking over the it's a big production. Like, why compete with that and put the money for something, And then, so does Xbox and Microsoft. Just, their thing is always very elaborate too. So, I don't know. I'm very curious as to how it's gonna go. I'm definitely gonna try to go to it.
Yeah.
At least for a little bit.
I mean, I'm all about tournaments and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not the type of person that really pays too much attention to these press conferences and stuff anyway. I mean, I kind of will just look it up online and kind of get the gist of it from an article and stuff later. But usually there's not that much I really want to see. Once in a while I'll watch the Microsoft stuff because they'll be like, oh, we got this new racing game or something, and I'll just kind of want to get a sneak peek at a new game or something. But,
right. Yep.
I mean, nothing against Nintendo. I just don't really follow anything that they do anymore. So I'm down for tournament stuff. I'm always down to watch Super Smash Brothers. That's one of those games that just it kind of blows my mind how good people are at it, especially because it wasn't meant to be a competitive game originally. Mm-hmm. And just people are so good at that game. It's amazing.
So maybe we can ask the fans closer to E3 if they rather have us actually cover that full tournament or actually take the show floor immediately, because that's probably what they're gonna do. The tournament's gonna be for a few hours, but the show floor will be open, at least to the press. It will be, I'm guessing, maybe, I don't know. I got in a little earlier than the regular attendees. I was able to walk the show floor, but without getting trampled, and and I'm little, so I was I was scared for a minute, but they were like, no, go ahead. I was like, oh, thank Jesus. I'm not going to die. Because I'm going up the escalator and I'm like, fuck, look at all these crowd. And I took a picture of it. Actually, I should post it up one of these days, and you could just see the despair. And yeah, E3's changed through the years, but I'm sorry. It's my fucking Disneyland, fucking Kwanzaa, my birthday, my Hanukkah, all in one. Okay? My New Year. Happy New Year. I love going. It's exhausting every year, but I learn a lot, and I get to be amongst my colleagues and peers and people that are just obsessed with the industry, and we're pretty fucking obsessed with it. It's just not going to go away. So just embrace it. Embrace it. Do it. Just let it enter you.
Sounds wrong.
It's supposed to sound wrong. It's this fucking energy drink that's coming through my body right now. It's chemicals. But I need to go work out later, so that's why I'm trying to get the energy. So yeah. That's a little E3 rant. And you know what I've been watching? Well, what I watched today. I don't know if you've seen it, but I watched the first 1 through 3, or I guess 3 episodes of Attack on Titan.
Oh, finally. Okay, good.
Yeah, I started, looking through, with the loot crate that came, it had the book and everything. So it's just I was well, I read the first chapter-ish kind of I guess, and I was let me just fucking, I have the Crunchyroll for a whole month. I can just watch it and see if I'm into it. And the first 3 episodes, they were so good. I was damn it. Now I see what all the fuss is about.
You gotta stick with it though. There is a point in time where there's probably like 3 or 4 episodes that just kind of like drag on one scene, and you're just like, just fucking get on with it already. But you have to stick through it to the end. Just promise me that if you're gonna watch it, that you will do that.
Well, yeah, I don't have time to ever watch anything, like ever. Like I just don't. I don't make time. It's either gaming or writing or gym and food. Like that's it. That's all and my dogs. That's all I fucking care about. And I love my podcast too and all you fine people. But it's weird. I just was like, I'm gonna sit down and watch an anime and like try to make an anime eyeballs to my TV and just try to sit and take it in because I get so distracted, especially like with my phone, I'll be like, oh fuck, I'll look at my phone or I'll look at, my laptop's right there. So I'm like, look at my fucking laptop. And so it could be, I can't sit down. And I finally watched it and I was a lot darker than I thought. Like I thought it was going to be just a little bit more lighthearted, but no, it was really dark. So I enjoyed it. And I appreciated the gore aspect of it as well. But yeah, so I'm hooked, I guess. Because I want to watch. I'm gonna most likely watch them right after we're done with the podcast. Because I don't want to game on anything. I'm going through a dry spell. What's wrong? I don't know what the fuck to play. I'm having like gamer like Alzheimer's or something.
It happens. I mean, there was a point in time where like for a couple months at least, I just didn't play anything. It's not that I didn't have anything to play. It was just like I just didn't really feel like it. I mean, even now, I just have so many games. I talk about this all the time, though. I just have so many games that I just... Bioshock and freaking...
Oh, don't even get me started, dude. I've had fucking the second part of Bioshock Infinite. The last part 2, done. The story is over, and I haven't still played it. And I keep saying I'm going to stream it. And it just like, there's been gnarly winds out here, so my connection's been fucking poop. I'm having gamer problems.
Yeah, me too.
Really, it's not good. It's just not sexy at all. I need to be up with my shit, and I'm not. Fail on my gamer heart, my 8-bit heart. Did you watch all of the Attack on Titan? Sorry, I'm going back to that. Yeah. So you watched season 2 is like on its way, is what I'm...
Supposedly. I mean, I don't know when we'll see it. Maybe the end of the year if we're lucky. I don't really know if I'm pretty sure they made an announcement that there is going to be a new Attack on Titan, but I don't know. I mean, some people are saying, oh, just read the manga. Like, if you want to know what happens next, read the manga. It's like, I'm too lazy. I want to watch the damn thing. So I'm going to wait. But I personally have no idea when the heck it's coming out.
Yeah.
See if I can find something about it online, but I don't know.
Oh my god, the fact that Elder Scrolls is going to be like here on a console, that's exciting.
So how is that going to... So for Elder Scrolls on console, is that going to be just you paid $60 or whatever and then you have the game and you can play online, or is there going to be an additional monthly fee?
I think there's an additional monthly fee. I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know. Like, I remember playing at E3 and I played it on the PC. I'm not a PC player. I mean, I've gamed on a PC, but it's not like that's your thing. I got to play it on the freaking at E3 last year, and I was like, oh, this is actually really nice on the PC. I would play it. And actually, I've been telling myself that's what I really want to do. But now coming around, I really want to test how something of that magnitude is going to be on a console. So I'm going to get started with that until I get my gaming laptop one day. One day I'm just going to like fucking just sell a kidney and buy one.
Yeah, they're expensive.
They're so fucking expensive. Every time I look, I cry and I'm like, no, I'm so poor. Someone help me. Someone throw a gaming laptop at me.
Yeah, right. It's like, yeah, where you at? Razer, come on. They both make some pretty good gaming laptops. Somebody did just say yes for sure. ESO is sub for both. That's a turn off for me. I mean, it's hard enough for me to say that a game is worth $60 to buy outright, but then to be told that I'm going to have to pay, whether it's $5, $10, $15, however much it is, as a monthly fee on top of that, like, I mean, if I was doing that, I would be playing only Elder Scrolls Online all day, every day, to get every single penny's worth out of that game.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do it and pay for it and see how it works and see how much. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I really want to immerse myself in it, but I don't know. I'm really excited for Destiny to come out. I am excited for Watch Dogs as well. And I don't know, but Ubisoft's like known for making open world. So is it going to be like just a cleaned up version of Assassin's Creed, with all this kind of hacking, I mean, I'm really interested in Aiden because Aiden is like this really complicated, disruptive, like anti-hero that I just like that kind of story. And so I'm hoping that is cool. I don't know. I just watched the multiplayer footage of it and I was like, oh, interesting, but I don't know. We'll see. There's so much to say. This summer's going to be crazy. How are we going to find time to do anything?
I don't know. You just gotta wait till fall again. Wait till everything calms down. Get our game on during the winter.
Seriously, I kind of just want to hibernate. But there's just so much happening. We should give a ticket away tonight. And let's see if someone in the LA area is going to be around June 7th. What should we do? Should we make them do something funny? Like they have to go on Facebook and put the secret word? Like we should have a secret word.
It's going to be Pen 15.
I don't know what the fuck it's going to be. Maybe we can come up with something together. And we won't tell unless they're listening in. And if they are, then they're cheaters, but that's okay. You can come. I don't care. Or maybe CG will text me something funny and we'll pick that. I don't know. We should give it away because we have a few to give. June 7th. LA Cosplay Con. CG and I will be there giving out free hugs, candy, high fives, maybe a picture of CG's boobs. Just kidding.
What boobs? What are you talking about?
Okay, fine. It'll be your dog's boobs. We'll just.
He doesn't have boobs either.
Yes, he does. Doesn't he have like the weird like he has like 6 of them? I swear, my Yorkies are mutants then because they have like.
He does not have any nipples.
He doesn't?
No.
I thought boys have nipples too.
My dog's a mutant and has no nipples. So I don't know.
Isn't he kind of like a stray? Not a stray, but you got him from the pound.
Yeah, we adopted him from the San Diego Humane Society. He is a like Chihuahua Papillon mix, we think, but I mean, I doubt he was actually a stray. He was attacked by another dog, and it seemed like whether it was somebody's dog that got out and got attacked by a bigger dog, or the dog got attacked and the owners didn't want to deal with it. They wouldn't be able to afford to treat him. For whatever reason, he found his way to the shelter, and they were able to fix him all up, and now he is very happy with us.
Well, he is fucking adorable. I want to squish him. I want to meet him. Can we put a T-shirt on him?
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
This Gamer Girls Gone Wild. I'm gonna get T-shirts for our dogs.
Oh Jesus!
I probably will get T-shirts for our dogs before we get T-shirts for ourselves.
Probably cheaper.
Yeah. So we'll be there. I think our secret word. I'm thinking of something.
Somebody said the secret word should be "Let it enter you."
Let it enter you. Someone needs to be entered tonight, please. Just please. I want it to be something stupid. Something that wouldn't make sense to anyone except all of us that are listening. Which are, how many people do we got in here?
We got a few, like 30 people.
Hey, 30 people. That's a good group. That's like a party. That's like my kind of bar scene right now. There's 30 people that I like, and I want to take a shot with every single one of you. Or we'd all take a shot together. Even if you don't drink. It could be...
Shot of Coca-Cola.
A cola. Have you ever done that? I took a shot with someone that wasn't drinking, and it was like a shot of soda. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, wait. All right, what else do we have, Miss That's it, huh? Okay. All right, well then we can wrap this bitch up. Wait, what's her secret word?
One late night.
One late night. Shot. Secret word. Secret word. Come on, people. We are smart individuals.
Death Simulator 3000. Rage hug.
I don't know. I don't know what secret word. Apples. Apples. I had an apple today. Score.
Dog boobs.
Dog nipples. That's it. Dog nipples.
Oh,
I think that.
There we go. Dog nipples. Secret.
All right, guys.
Some tickets.
Dog nipples is the secret word. You have to put it on our Facebook page or CG's or actually you have to put it on all 3 of our pages.
I'm gonna have dog nipples all over my page. All
over our page. It could be your dog's nipples or it could just be the word dog nipple. And then that's your secret word and you will have a free ticket to come see us June 7th at LA Cosplay Con. And yeah.
We'll have a free ticket or we'll have a chance at a free ticket. How many free tickets are there here?
We have 20 to give away.
So it's going to be the first 20? Or
I think we should give 5. If we give if 5 people do it, those 5 people get those tickets. I mean, come on, I don't care. Okay. I can get more. So if we have to, I'll call in the favor. But I want to see you motherfuckers and I want to hang out with everybody. And then maybe if everyone is still around, we can all go somewhere and hang out for a little bit. It's just a great way to bring all of you mofos together. And debauchery. No, not debauchery. Something. I can't be in LA. No. Well, June 7th is June 7th is kind of far away, is it? No, not really, huh? Because May is going to fly by.
Yeah, it's only a little over a month away.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a little bit of time to plan this out. We'll give the first 5 tonight, and then we got other giveaways, too. We have a 6-on clothing giveaway. We're going to do that closer to E3. I have a Zelda Link hoodie to give away. I was supposed to give it away at PAX, but something happened and we just didn't have enough time. CG and I were kind of busy. And so we have one to give away. It's pretty badass. So we have that. And I think we also have a headset coming, right?
Yep. From Gamers for Giving. Or not Gamers for Giving. God, Geared for Gaming. There's 2 G4Gs that I know of. So, Geared for Gaming is going to also be providing another headset. I'm not sure which headset yet, but they have said they will be providing us with another headset to give away to one of you lucky listeners, so that you can listen to so that you guys can listen to the podcast in style. I am not on my game today. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm never on my game. I'm only on my game when I want to be. But that's okay. This is your podcast. If anyone's going to fuck it up, it's going to be us. So, you know. Good night, everybody. Everyone's like leaving. Good night, I guess. Oh, I love this. You went to go search for Gamer Girls Gone Wild and you were notified that it was sent to adult content. Yeah, that's the point. Yes, yes, you can post it however you want. All right, well, CG, where can people find you?
If you go to starslayer.com, STARSLAY3R.com, that has links to all of my social networks. I mean, pretty much you can just type Starslayer into anything and you will pretty much find me. Yeah. So how about you?
You can find me. This stupid energy drink is kicking in. I'm gonna go to the gym looking like a crackhead. You can find me at www.pancakepow.com. That's where you can find the podcast. That's where you can find all the social goodness and talk to me. And Facebook, Twitter, communicate, and Instagram. Yeah, those are all those social things if you want to communicate. And you can find the podcast on Twitter and Facebook. We don't have an Instagram for our podcast. No.
We gotta wait till we're actually in the same area and we just get into all sorts of
Trouble.
Yeah. And then we'll post our
I
adventures.
know. I'm excited for that. That's like, a journey in the making right there. Doesn't seem like it's, far away, but San Diego is far.
Yes. It is quite far, especially in traffic.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, we will talk more on that and talk to you guys soon. We miss you, and we love you, and thanks for tuning in.
Guys.
Cool. Good show.
Alright. So, should I stop live streaming now?
Yeah, right. People stare at you all night long, girl.
My hair.
Your hair. You look adorable. We'll have to.
Somebody wanted.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh no, we didn't talk about the guy who called in.
Oh yeah, shit. I need to talk. Oh yeah, we had a listener. I'll put that in the show. I need to listen to that message.
He asked us if we played any games that were like super horrible to the point to where we would rather like eat out somebody's butthole than play the game. It was something like that. It's like,
I don't know what he said, but it was actually
like,
funny.
It was like, have you ever played a game that was so bad that you went all angry video game nerd on it?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Let me get my thing to play it. Yeah, I totally forgot. You gotta remind me of stuff like that.
I forgot too.
God, we're both like amnesia babies tonight. What's wrong with us? Meow. Yeah, I'm gonna put this little bitch together and have it out to everybody tomorrow. It's not gonna be out in the morning, so it's gonna be out like later in the late afternoon, evening, maybe. Early afternoon, yeah. That's what my. All right, hold on. Let me record this bitch really quick. Haha, you guys get to listen into another thing. All right. Okay. So CG, we have a message to play. It was a question from, I don't know who it is, but he started talking and then this is what he said. So yeah, you can call in and ask us questions and we'll give you the number in a second.
Hi, this is Andrew Lloyd from Trenton, New Jersey. I'm just curious to know gaming-related question. Have you ever played a game that makes you feel like an angry video game nerd? Of course, there's lots of bad games that you played before, but you ever go so far as to be like the angry video game nerd who would say, I would eat out the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk that played this game. Henceforth, the Bean Boozle challenge that CG did was hilarious when she ate a skunk spray jelly bean. Anyway, have you ever played a bad game that makes you feel like an angry video game nerd? Let me know. I'll be listening. Thank you.
An angry video game nerd. How would you define that?
I think he's referring to the actual person on YouTube, Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, I've never seen it. See, this is how I stay away from angry people. I'm fucking way too chill.
No, he's cool. He just he goes on rants about video games that are bad.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, there's a couple games I played recently that made me rage to the point that he rages. and I would probably say that exact same quote, and it would be Jazz Punk was one of those ones that was really bad, and then One Late Night for sure. That made me feel that way very recently. Like, definitely would rather do a lot of other things than play that game again.
Ugh, I don't know. I can't think. The only thing that I can think of is when I played Borderlands 2 in the beginning and they were having like a lot of weird glitchy issues and I had to like redo a lot of the like I would like level up and then because some glitch would happen it would reset me and it was like weird and it happened to me a couple of times and I almost threw my Xbox out the window kind of situation. So I laid off of it for a little bit and then I came back to it once those updates were
But
there.
that's a rage moment. That's now I've been there before too. I played games that are so buggy that they just made me upset. But
Right.
what he's saying is, have you ever played a game that was just so awful? I mean, like we're talking ET status here. Like just
Yeah,
so
but that's the thing. I
bad.
stay like I have a good intuition. I'm gonna stay away from something that's looks stupid. Like, you know?
You've
Like
never been curious. Come on.
No, I'm not like that, dude. Dude, like when I see a pair of shoes, let's say, like I'm flipping online and I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Those shoes are way over my budget. They're super cute, but I like them and I want them. I'll know in 5 seconds if they're worth buying. Like I'll just know. Like I know I won't invest any time, energy, money in those 5 seconds. I'm kind of judgmental like that. Maybe that's what makes me a good video game reviewer journalist because I can tell, like, you could just tell, like, by the artwork or by something that's not right. There's something off, and maybe it's my analytical brain, but I've never had too many of those moments. Like, I would actually really like to. Maybe I just need to go on a whim and try something random and see what happens, but I don't know. I'm just fucking a judgmental gamer, and I'll be like, no, that title is really gonna bore me in 5 seconds. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing it.
We do have one request here. Somebody saying that you said that you were going to tell everybody the story behind on the podcast.
Oh, yes, story time. Okay, children, gather around. I'm gonna tell you the story. Uh, Baby Pancakes was something that came, probably like around, I don't want to say like 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago. It's been like that long. Okay, I changed my gamer tag I had it POW as well. That's actually what my gamer tag is for my PS4 people out there, my PlayStation people. And I had that as my gamer tag with Xbox 360. And I kept it and kept it. And then my girlfriend and I went to a bar and I don't know what the hell I was fucking drinking that night, but like somehow like pancake came out of somewhere. And like we were just like, pancake this, like, and you know, my girl is like a total slut. So she is trying to like get laid that night. And so she's just like, girl, I just want to get fucked like a pancake, you know? And she's like, I want him to lay me out like a pancake. And like it was just joke after joke with pancakes and pancakes this. And like sometimes on like we would be like, oh, that guy's face pancake, you know? Like it would just be so stupid to the point where everything was a pancake. And it just became this inside joke. And we were gaming one night and I don't know, I must have been drunk because I was like, pancake. And then like my clan at the time, my people who I've talked about them before, they were a bunch of East Coast, you know, drunks, and there's still, some of them are drunks. Actually, some of them have sobered up. They, you know, were like pancake, you know, and so we would just make jokes about it. And then baby came some like out of nowhere, and then it was like baby pancake. So baby pancakes just became my gamer tag, became my company, and then became like what it is now. So it just was an inside joke, turned my company. So that's basically it. It was all on a drunken night. Turned gamer tag, turned that. So that's it.
Wow.
That was it, guys. That's the baby pancakes, where it came from. And a lot of people always wondered why I never actually made like my website, like www.babypancakes.com. Pancake, I just really wanted to associate my name and like Pancake Pal. So that's kind of like I almost have two, like my gamer tag, but really the company name is Baby Pancake Productions. That's what like produces the podcast and produces other like affiliations that I have with other people and, like the writing stuff and whatnot. So there's that, but really I don't know, like pancakes is now kind of like my part of my life, People like send me pictures of pancakes and they're like, I had pancakes today. And I'm like, oh, yay. Like, I get to like see everyone's like reactions to pancakes and who doesn't like a pancake, It's like a fucking American staple. So it's just cool. I love it. It just happened just to be pancakes. I don't know if it would have been anything else. I don't know if it would have worked. I can't imagine it being anything else now. So, but everyone knows me like, I mean, you call me Pally. Sometimes you call me Baby Pancakes. I don't know. I don't mind if people call me Pally. That's like what people call me now, so.
I don't know if I feel comfortable calling you Baby Pancake.
Well, it's funny because when I would game out with that name, people would bug out about it. They'd be like, oh my God, that name, that's fucking so cool. I like your name. Like people all the time, girls, guys, they love that name. But for like 50% of the people that would talk about my name, they wouldn't say it right. Like they would say baby cakes all the time. All the time. Like they would always say, they'd be like, hey, baby cakes, like, what up? And I'd be like, what's up? And, it was just like, oh, God. Like, I just didn't even care at that point because it just got a lot of attention. And so when I'd see other people, like people especially with their name of some kind of pancake related or even waffle, like people would still be like, ah. So, I don't know. It's just funny. How did you get your name, Star Slayer? Since we're on this whole, how did we get a name?
I feel like I've told the story times. Everybody always asks me. I mean, it's nothing really. I don't have quite a backstory like that. I mean, it was just simply trying to think of a gamer tag because I had just gotten an Xbox for the first time, and with the Xbox you need a gamer tag. With PlayStation 2, previously didn't need that. So I was like, okay, what do I want my gamer tag to be? Well, I really like Starscream, so maybe I should just do Starscream, And I thought, well, what if something happens one day and people do start to, want to look me up and they're going to get Starscream, a Transformer, and then maybe one day I have to deal with a lawsuit, so let's not do that. I thought of all sorts of different stuff. I mean, for a while my hair was red, so we thought about like crimson this and crimson that.
Oh my God. Wait, can we take a minute to admire how cute your fucking hair is? What? I really, really like the natural color. Like I loved the blue. I really love the blue, and I can't imagine how cute the red looked, but the natural hair is banging. You're banging. Yes. All right, continue.
So yeah, we went with Crimson something for a while. Nothing was really working, so we went back to Star. Just used different things with incorporation with Star. Ended up with Star Slayer, Starslayer. Googled it. It's some guy's name in Germany. So just basically did the same thing as fatality, and replaced the letter with a number. We replaced the E with a 3, and then that's Star Slayer. So it's not some like amazing, really super cool story. It's just I wanted to be a Transformer but didn't want to get sued. That's pretty much all it is.
Wait, I don't want to get sued either. I hope no one has baby pancakes out there.
No, I'm sure you're fine.
No, I mean, it's weird, actually. I've had people ask me if they could buy my gamer tag from me. And it was like even in the beginning when I first had it. And can you imagine if I would have done that and then I would have been like something stupid, like my name? I don't know. It just wouldn't have worked. It would have been weird. Even Gamer Girls Gone Wild, like I didn't even know what the hell we were going to call the show at the time. I was just like, it just needs to be something that you can think of two things, video games and porn. That's what I said. And I put it on the fucking table and I walked out and then came back from my errands and I was like, we're keeping this name. Because I just wanted something that was so inappropriate, because this is a comedy show. In the end, we do talk about gaming, but it's comedy. Like, we're going to say stupid, wild things. Our guests are going to come on, and we want to be able to have them say whatever the fuck they want. So, yes.
Well, you accomplished that.
Well, people ask me, like, do you guys, like, ask me if I'm a porn star, you know, because of our name? And I just laugh. Like, I always have a stupid grin. I'm like, no. But you know what? In this industry and this entertainment world, sex sells. So I actually like the fact that I confuse the general public, because it's like, aha, got you, motherfucker. You thought we were going to be some, like, slutty gamer girls. But no, we're just a bunch of smartasses that like fucking with people. So, mosh pit request. What is going on?
I don't know.
I haven't been in a mosh pit in a really long time. I actually could use a mosh pit. Like, for reals. It's been a while. I'd probably get, like, thrown in the air because I'm just so weak lately.
Oh, last time I went into a mosh pit, somebody crowd surfed over me, and I'm pretty weak, and like there was like a couple girls around me, and so we were like, oh no, and I fell, and the guy fell on top of me. Another guy came by, fell into the hole, and nobody did shit about it until they realized there was a girl underneath the pile of dudes, and then they were like, oh shit, and they were like trying to pull these guys off me. Yeah, they didn't care about the guys. They like picked the guys up and tossed them to the side, but they were trying to get me up. But there was a few minutes where I was just kind of laying there on the ground like, this fucking sucks.
Wait, so who was playing?
Oh, this is a long, long time ago. This was actually, I used to go to Detroit a lot for a lot of like local bands and stuff. And I think at the time this was the Alien Ant Farm and Orgy concert.
Oh my
this is
god,
way
Orgy!
Back in, dude, Orgy is my
shit.
favorite. Orgy's my
really?
favorite
They
band
were
ever.
My friends just went and saw them like a couple months ago.
Wait,
dude.
are they
were
still
out
doing
here.
stuff?
I heard they went to the show because he's like, guess what I did? I went to Orgy, and I was like, what? Like, why did you tell me? Like, I would totally like drop money for that.
Jay Gordon is like, well, he used to be the most gorgeous man in the world to me until a friend of mine actually showed me pictures of him like all cracked out because he actually hung out with him, and he's like, here's your little dream boy. And I was like, why would you do this to me? Because I always saw him.
My hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I mean, like, I got to meet him. Like, I got to meet him years ago because I used to be friends with the guys in Alien Ant Farm. And Dryden actually took me backstage and was like, hey, here's your boy. He's about ready to go take a shower. Try and get in there with him. And I was like, oh my god, it's Jay Gordon. And I just like touched his arm and almost like fell over. I mean, at the time I was
lady
like 16.
Boner.
I got a
lady boner.
I got a huge lady boner. I was only like 16 though, so he was probably just like, jailbait.
Yeah, little baby CG trying to attack Rockstar. Do it.
Yeah, but no, I didn't know they're still doing stuff, and now I feel like a horrible fan for not knowing this because I was told that they just weren't doing anything anymore. And I live in California, which is where they are. So, okay, I need to get on this.
Yes. I think the last mosh pit it was at System of a Down. That was really fun. That's like one of my favorite mosh pits of all time. And when they come out or when they run out of money and they need to play a show, I always come out and support that. So, and the tickets are fairly reasonable and a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I would be crushed if I was in a mosh pit. I always roll with a bunch of dudes when I go to a show like that anyway, so I'll be like, just protect me, you know, just like hold me and just like keep elbows up and just fucking romp that shit. Yeah, I don't know. We're having a mosh pit in this room right now, a virtual one. Yes. I can't come up with gamer tags on the spot, people. I gotta think about them and let it marinate and then, you know, poop it out to you. So, so you guys need to like, I don't know. Give me a minute for that. But yeah, let's talk about something else.
Are we still going with this?
No. I just left it at that. I'm gonna leave the
Okay.
recording because I had to say something to like lead it up to wherever I'm gonna cut it. Because I was going forever in a rant. Because we could have talked about music for 100 days.
Yeah.
Music is like, I need to go to a good show. You know they're gonna have the video, not the video, like the video game concert during E3 week.
Yeah, Video Games Live.
Yeah, Video Games Live. I was thinking we should go to that maybe. I don't know, but
if we go, I'm gonna have to do the Guitar Hero contest because I've won 3 of those already. I just want to show up.
Please, we got to do it. Well, we're gonna have a busy week that week. We're gonna talk about you and I. We have a photo shoot to do. CJ and I are doing a photo shoot, and because you got to show off that hair, it's super cute. What else? What is going on in this chat room? Let me look at everything.
I don't know. You gotta be started wanting to do a mosh pit.
Oh my god, everyone wants a mosh pit. No, I'm gonna go watch Attack on Titan. Maybe. No, I'm going to the gym. I have to go to the gym. I have to work out. I'm like feeling all stressed. I got like the conference on Thursday, so tomorrow's like my only day to prep for that and kind of hang out. Are you gonna stream right now or play League?
I was going to stream, but it's kind of late now. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I know everyone's would be. I know it's a little different because everyone probably thinks you're streaming right now. League. I don't know. That was fun. I like that. We can figure out how to get myself included, but I will definitely look like I'm not a zombie because I look like a zombie right now.
Yeah, next time. I mean, if we're doing a Skype call. I mean, if you just do video, you know, like I can just do kind of like what I have set up, and I can just put a little picture of you from your video feed right above mine.
Yes. Yeah, I'm totally down for that. We'll do it for the next show. And then any of those tickets that we give, just let me know and put them on the I'll let you know. I don't know actually. I'll take a look at it while I'm at the gym and see if anyone. Oh shit, there's a couple of people who've already put it up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We'll have to see whose was first on the time. Today is I do probably like a 5-mile run and then it's glutes, so it's all about the booty and so like legs and booty and back. I'm just doing a lot of leg and stuff like that because I'm going to be swimming a lot. I'm going to be diving, so I really like to get my legs all really beefed up before I go. Even though you don't really use too much of your legs because you're just like an astronaut in the water. That's what it feels like. That's like the best way to describe it. Except I'll be like 90 feet underwater. So I'm kind of like, my heart's like racing right now thinking about it because it's pretty intense when you're down there and it's so quiet and all you hear is like the breathing of your air tank. And you just like, and you sound like you feel like you're Darth Vader because you're like breathing in and then like you feel the bubbles coming out. It's a trip. It's such a trip. But yeah, I'll have the show uploaded later in the afternoon. And of course, it'll be all over the social media. But I had fun. I love you. I love everybody else. That was fun. Thanks for sticking around.
Thank you very much. And then we will try to do some video stuff in the future. I mean, it would be great if we were in the same place and we could just have video of us hanging out. But for now, we will try to work something else out. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, it'll be probably something like that for E3 because, you know, you'll be here at the house and we can just set up a little mini like studio-ish kind of thing with the mics and everything. Because I'm looking for a good Bless you.
Sorry.
I'm looking for actually a good mixer, and I'm like been reviewing. So if anyone knows of a really good one who's like audio tech, let us know. I've researched a couple and I've read reviews, but it's always good to like hear someone's firsthand experience. Cause I'm just learning how to work with shit like that, and it's gonna be. I don't think it'll be that hard, but I don't know. Got a lot of shit to buy. Some microphones too. Yes.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to cut off the stream. Thank you so much for watching me stream earlier, and thank you for tuning into the Gamer Girls Gone Wild podcast. Make sure to go to pancakepow.com/podcast, correct? Yes?
Podcast.html.
.html. Okay, so
You can just go to www.pancakepow and you'll find the podcast. You'll find previous episodes. We got all sorts of stuff in there that you could read, and you can contact us through there. You can also contact CG as well, and she'll relay any messages or whatever.
at our website, we'll have future podcast episodes on there. And then don't forget about the dog nipples thing. Post dog nipples on all of our Facebook pages, on Baby Pancakes, on mine, on the Gamer Girls Gone Wild. Yeah, first 5 people to do it on all 3 will get a ticket.
A ticket. A free golden ticket. I have the golden ticket.
Obviously, it's better if you live in the Los Angeles area. You have to provide your own transportation.
And lodging.
Yes.
Sorry, yo. CG's already taking the couch.
Oh, dog, I heard you like nipples. Somebody posted on my page, they're like, dog nipples, Morgan Freeman. As a quote. I was like, okay, yes, like. Okay. Thank you guys so much. We are done with our podcast.
I'm Baby Pancakes.
GG.